Yeah. I know y'all been waiting on the Bias but Balance podcast with your host, Coach Shelton Harrison, that never been no comparison. I got a good show for y'all tonight, y'all. I had a damn good show for y'all tonight. And y'all, here it is. Here it is. Coach Shelton Harrison going in. Y'all know what we're going to talk about. The hot topic today, we're going to talk about Sergey Kovalev. We're going to talk about Bud Crawford. We're going to talk about Clarissa Shields' obsession with Amanda the Lioness Nunes. We're going to talk about Juliana Pena versus Pena-Ladd. We're going to talk about, what does the word racism mean? Yes, the big R word. I know, some people get offended by that word. Some people hate to talk about it. It makes people so uncomfortable. But we're going to talk about it tonight, live, on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. And join me. You let me know that you're here. You know that this is the Coach's weekly show. Okay? Let me know you're here. Let the coach know that you're here, because I want to shout you out personally. And shout out to George Page earlier in the super chat. And when I see George Page again, if he comes on tonight, I'm going to tell him again. Shout out to George Page in the super chat, and we're going to update the totals right now. Okay? Yeah, y'all know I got a 10-person minimum. When I get 10 people up in the building, I cut the music off and I start. That's just been a Coach Shelton Harrison tradition. I know. It is what it is, guys. We're going to talk about Bud Crawford. I know people are wondering, Coach, come on, man. What are you doing to Bud? Why are you saying what you say about Bud? Why? Because, man, you know, like that old song, something just ain't right. Something just ain't right. I don't understand why Bud does what he does. I just don't get it. And maybe, you know, maybe it's not for me to get. Maybe it's not for me to understand. KP, I don't know, KP. I don't know what Bud doing, man. I don't know what he doing. But KP, I tell you this, I don't know. I don't understand. I'm trying to understand. Bud. I'm really trying to, and you know, I'm going to encourage the Terence Crawford fans to, you know, any of them call in and maybe explain what Bud is doing. Because hell, it just seemed like a lot of people don't know. Hell, nobody knows. Hell, I don't even think Bud know what he doing. Okay, I don't know. I'll tell you something though, we're going to go ahead and get it kicking. We'll play a Bud Crawford intro video. I know y'all want to see it. The Bud Crawford intro video isn't that bad. It's pretty good. I'll let y'all hear it. Let y'all be the judge of how y'all think it is. Terence Bud Crawford, guys. You know, this one I was a real big fan, KP. I was a real big fan, okay, of Bud Crawford. I'm not really a Bud Crawford fan as much as I used to be. I'm not. My music messing up. What the heck going on? Okay. Trying to get my Bud Crawford intro video up and running. You know, I don't know. But shout out to everybody here in the building. Shout out to y'all. Okay, shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for joining me live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. And guys, I'm telling you, this show is going to be in, it's going to be gone, and we're going to make it happen, okay? Y'all stay with me. Let me know that you're here, okay? Let me know that you're here. I want to shout your name out. Marcus Bell, I see you. I see Marcus Bell over here in the building. All right, we're going to put that Terence Crawford intro video up. I need to. Y'all like it. Sure y'all like it. Everybody likes it. Bud Crawford, guys. Bud Crawford. Cut that music. We'll get it rolling. I see KP. Okay, KP said, I just want him to fight some of the PBC guys. Yeah, you know what? I really want him to do that too. Okay, and this is no joke. Like, I actually want him to do that too. You know, I don't know, man. People just think that we just hate Bud Crawford so much. Like, people think we just can't stand him, and that's not even the case, man. It's really not the case. I don't think people are just gonna hate on Bud Crawford, man. It's not that anybody's hate, man. It's just we know that what he doing. Well, let's just say we know that it's not feasible for him if he's trying to fight these guys, okay? If he's trying to fight these guys, I mean, what the hell is Bud gonna do, y'all? It gets kind of asinine and it gets really, really stupid after a while, that, we have to keep saying the same thing. We trying to tell this dude, who you think gonna support you? Who do you think gonna support you, Terence Crawford? Who do you think? But we'll cut the music. That's 10 people. And y'all know I got a 10 people person minimum. I can't find my Terence Crawford intro video. Normally I used to, I could, but not anymore. Okay? Maybe it's not here anymore. Okay, guys, we're going to start off. This whole Sergey Kovalev, okay? This whole Sergey Kovalev, debacle. And that's what this is. It's a debacle. Sergey Kovalev, I call him Sergey Kovalev. Okay, Sergey Kovalev he don't really deserve another name, okay? The only name that he deserves is Kovalev, because that's who and what he is. Sergey Kovalev, he assaulted this woman. And the thing of it is, guys, the reason why I'm still talking about this is because nobody is bringing Sergey Kovalev to the carpet. Like, nobody's doing it. Like, the big networks, they're not doing it. Only people that have talked about Sergey Kovalev assaulting that woman is YouTube channels, preferably the LDBC. I know 78 Sports TV. I know he talked about it. I talked about it. Fred from Barbershop Conversation, he did an epic interview with the lady. Okay, he actually interviewed the lady that was assaulted by Kovalev. Okay, I heard, let me see, Blue Blood Sports TV said something. Dante's Boxing Nation talked about it. But, from like the big networks like ESPN, they didn't talk about this. Okay, from the major networks like Fox, they didn't talk about this. Actually, they kind of ignored it, really. And, that's the sad thing. These people, they ignored it. This guy, Sergey Kovalev had intentions of really trying to do harm and rape this girl. Okay, he had intention to do it. They found a box of condoms in the man's car, or he had a bag, and Sergey Kovalev, basically, his intentions were there. How is it that this guy can then, and let me revamp the story for you. Let me tell you, okay? She said this man followed her for 2 hours, stalked her. Okay? After that, Sergey Kovalev followed this woman to her cabin. Okay? Followed her, stalked her. Sergey Kovalev beat on the door until a friend of hers opened up the cabin. Sergey Kovalev started getting creepy in the cabin, started rubbing a woman's feet in the cabin, okay? Started doing all of this, okay? Then, talked this woman into getting up and going to a party. And the woman felt, pretty much, she felt uncomfortable. So she turned around and went back home on the way to some party. And Sergey Kovalev again followed this woman back to her apartment. Okay, came in, punched her in the face. Okay, broke her nose, broke her neck, broke her back. Okay, he did all of that. Okay, then he kicked the woman's dog. But, he did all of that to this woman. And this woman is living in pain every day. Like, it's crazy. And this man hasn't been prosecuted yet. He was able to make bail, okay? Now, let me tell you, the night of question, he was able to make bail. And guess what this fool does? As soon as he makes bail, he goes right back over to the woman's house, her cabin, and begins to stalk her again. Now, you say to yourself, what else? What else does Sergey Kovalev have to do? Okay, what else does Sergey Kovalev have to do? What does he have to do for this woman to get justice? I mean, is he going to have to kill her? I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to have to do. Okay? Like, literally, he's going to have to kill her. He already punched her in the face, broke her neck, broke her back, broke her nose. What else does he have to do? And why is it that a guy like Sergey Kovalev, why does he get away with this? Guys, why is he able to get away with this? And everything is just all hunky-dory. It's fine. He didn't do anything wrong. No. There's no need to prosecute him. He really didn't do anything. No, it's a damn shame, okay? Of course he did something. Of course he did something. You know why he did something? Because Sergey Kovalev has a mental issue. Sergey Kovalev has a mental issue. Okay, it's not, it's not that people, hating on him. Somebody told me I was hating on Sergey Kovalev. Really? I'm hating on a racist guy that's stalking a female that don't want him. Like, I'm hating on him? What is there to hate about Sergey Kovalev? What is there to hate about him? Seriously, y'all. What is there to hate on Sergey Kovalev? Like, what, you can't get a woman the regular way? You can't understand the word no? You can't understand rejection? Sergey Kovalev got the mentality of a rapist. He do. And I'm pretty sure if he'd have got that girl alone, I'm sure if he would have got her alone, I can tell you right now, Sergey Kovalev would have took that. He would have took it. And Sergey Kovalev would have took it by any means necessary. You guys know this, okay? You guys know, and I know, that's what he would have tried to do. He would have tried to take this girl, Candy. He would have tried to take it by any means necessary. And he wouldn't have no remorse. Why would he? Why would Sergey Kovalev have any remorse for what he did? He don't have it now. Okay? He don't have it now. They dropped they dropped the junction with him, and Sergey Kovalev dropped the civil suit. Okay, like, he got out of the civil suit. So now, he's not trying to pay this woman. This woman said, man, she ain't been able to work. Like, she ain't been able to do a whole lot of stuff. Like, if somebody break your nose, break your neck, and break your back, I'm going to tell you something, man. Especially your neck. Especially your neck. You can't do much. This girl had a broken back. She didn't even know she had a broken back. Like, this dude a savage. But KP, Tristan McCray, they'll be the first ones to bring up Adrian Broner. Have you guys noticed that? They will bring up Adrian Broner in a minute. They'll bring him up in a minute. And I swear to God, yeah, Adrian Broner, I got on Adrian Broner about getting into Bad Barbie's DMs, okay? Like, he tried to play stupid and say, oh, I didn't know she was a kid. I didn't know. Yeah, you did, Adrian. Adrian Broner, you so stupid. Yeah, you knew she was a kid. I got on Adrian Broner. But, it's almost like, man, and I'm not defending Broner, but it's like people, they just, they want black men, they want black people to suffer. And it's almost like people are happy when black people are suffering. People are happy when black people are unhappy. Have y'all noticed that? And whenever black people be happy, like, you understand that people, why are you so happy? What are you so happy for? Marcus Bell, what are you happy for? Combo Breaker 99, what are you so happy for? That's what they'll ask you. That's what they will really ask you. What are you so happy for? And shout out to my girl, Tay Brown. Shout out to my girl, Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Tay Brown. The registered nurse. Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Tay Brown. And here come the little zombie. Hope the zombie run for Tay Brown. So think about if that was your daughter, if that was your mama, your daughter, your grandmama, okay, your sister, think about it. What would you do? How would you feel? How would you feel if this was somebody in your family being stalked by this savage? Okay? Sergey Kovalev is a savage. Okay, he's a savage. And folks, he's going to always be a savage. He'll always be a savage. Guys, this is who he is. Can you imagine how many people probably in Russia he's raped? I guarantee you this man done raped somebody before. Guys, he's got all the telltale signs. He got all the telltale signs of somebody that would do something like this. And he's aggressive, man. He's aggressive. Like, think about this. Think about this. This woman get away from you twice. You come back to this woman's house. Okay, you go to jail for beating this woman up. You bond out of jail and you bring your ass right back over to her house. Are you serious? Like, this dude bonded out of jail and immediately came back to this woman's cabin. Could you imagine what would have happened to this person if nobody was there? Could you imagine what he would have done? You know what? I won't even put murder past Kovalev. Guys, I won't put anything past him. You know, he tried to play stupid. You know, when he put that monkey of he was talking about Adonis Stevenson. Okay, he was talking about him, and he put a photograph of a monkey on his son's shirt. Had his little boy wearing that monkey shirt, and said, "Oh, that's Adonis Stevenson." And then you had racist fans. You had them talking about, "Well, he kind of does look like Adonis. He kind of does look like a monkey." Like I'm gonna co-sign that. Like I'm gonna co-sign that. Like you're gonna get me to say, "Yeah, you know what he do?" No, I'm not gonna co-sign that. I'm not going to co-sign that. You're not going to come over to my channel to get me to, "Oh, yeah, it's kind of funny, isn't it, man?" It is. No, it ain't funny. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. See, if it's somebody from your background, your race, guess what you'll do? Oh, you'll defend that. Oh, you'll defend it because you know what you'll say? "Oh, man, you racist." Just like with the Gennady Golovkin. Shout out to Rashid Muhammad, man. Shout out to Rashid Muhammad in that super chat, man. We making it do what it do, and it happens. The zombie, run for Rashid, zombie. It's time to run. Get that zombie up on the screen. Let's go. We need a zombie marathon tonight. There it is. There it is. Rashid Muhammad in that super chat. Okay? LDBC stand up. Okay? But guys, this is what I'm telling y'all. Okay, this right here, this is what I'm telling y'all. Okay? Man, I tell y'all, this is very funny, man. It's very funny. But people, yeah, dudes coming, non-black people coming over here saying, "Yeah, he does look like a monkey, doesn't he?" No, he don't. No, he don't. He don't look like a monkey. No, I'm not finna co-sign it. No, you're not finna have me laugh at your racist joke. Sorry. Then there go my man D-Style Boxing in the building, man. Go subscribe to D-Style Boxing. Hell, there's only 16 people in here, but you know, hey, all 16 of y'all, go subscribe to D-Style Boxing, man. Channel is good. Okay, if it's 100 people, 1,000,000 people, I'm gonna say go subscribe to D-Style Boxing. Okay, that's how I do it. But no, I'm not gonna laugh at your racist joke. I'm not gonna laugh at that. See, you're not gonna come here to try to get me to, "Yeah, man, hey, he really does look like that." Yeah, shut up. I doubt I'll be doing that. You might as well forget that. Sergey Kovalev is a savage, y'all. You can't leave this guy alone with any female. You can't do it. Okay, and then, you know, the thing of it is, after he beat up this woman, Sergey Kovalev got on an airplane and did the exact same thing. Okay, he kissed a woman on the airplane. But still, for all these sexual assaults that this man is doing, he's still not been prosecuted. Why? And the man's a flight risk. They didn't take his passport. Sergey Kovalev said, "I'll just flee to Russia. If you want to charge me," like the nerve, the balls on Sergey Kovalev. The balls on, he said, if I thought that I'd get prosecuted, I'd flee to Russia. He said this. What? What? And this man's passport ain't been confiscated. God almighty. Hey, but this okay though. This okay. And you know, when I made a video about this, you know, I had people coming in here, "Oh man, you don't know, she probably lying." Or, you know, the B got what she deserved. She got what she deserved because she a gold digger. Really? I don't even care if the woman was a gold digger. Did she deserve to get punched in the face, get her nose broken, her neck broken, and her back broken? Did she deserve that? I know as men we don't like gold diggers. I know we don't like them. I know we can't stand gold diggers. But did this gold digger deserve to get her face broken, her neck broken, and her back broken? Because see, you'll have dudes come on here, they'll try to argue, and they always argue with me about stuff that they know is wrong, okay? Heck, man, you got dudes, I done made videos in defense of children and people arguing with me about children getting beat. I've had guys come to this damn channel, and I really get emotional about children. I've had children come to this fucking channel and argue with me about a child that's been beat. See, we got every mentally ill bastard on God's green earth coming to YouTube and the internet. Every mentally ill. You know, my brother, what you need, I think he's right. I think he's absolutely right. I think people come to the internet. I think people come here. And I think these sick people, they're online and they come up and, it's people telling this woman that they're going to finish what Sergey Kovalev started. Even if you plan to get a reaction out, you just don't play like that. Every mentally ill person. I'm serious. Guys, you see that crazy person that you think they crazy? I guarantee you they on YouTube. I guarantee you they on YouTube. The mentally ill is online. And I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe it, man. And I start thinking, damn, did a dude really just get mad at me and call me a racist because I criticized Triple G? Like, did somebody just get mad for me criticizing Triple G? And let's get it right. I didn't criticize anything about the way this guy looked. Okay, I didn't criticize the way Triple G looked. Okay, I didn't criticize where he's from. I didn't criticize his race, his ethnicity. I didn't criticize anything. I criticized the man's resume. And somebody got upset. Man, man, you can't talk about this, man. I don't like this channel anymore. What? Are you serious? Do you know how many times I say I can't stand Amanda Nunes? Betty B still subbed to my channel. She a Nunez fan. Nessus12 still subbed to my channel. Okay, he's an Amanda Nunes fan. TJ347 is still subbed to my channel. He's a Amanda Nunes. We're not going to agree on everything. But there are few, okay, people who are not. But I'm telling you guys, all this stuff y'all see, all these comments y'all see, guys, I'm not even shocked anymore. The mentally ill, they got access to the internet. Because I started thinking to myself, no real successful person is going to be trolling in a comment section, okay? No real person who got success, they're not going to spend time trolling you in the comment section, talking about they want to rape this woman, finish what Sergey Kovalev started. No real successful person is going to do that. They're not going to do that, y'all. That's just not something people who making money and success, that's not what they do. They don't have time to do that. They don't have time to do it. Wow. Amazing, man. Amazing. Tay said one of her patients called her a monkey. I hate that word and the N word. Yeah, Yeah, Tay. Yeah. And see, I get them kind of comments daily. I get them daily, okay? I get them daily. I got my computer set. I got my YouTube account set to you can't say certain things. Like I have people, y'all just say, hey, it was a good fight. I have people that respond to y'all. Y'all don't never see the comments. I have people trying to respond 10 times to something you said. And with the women, they get more aggressive. Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Sergey Kovalev, I can tell you right now, man, in Russia, he can probably go do whatever he want to do. And he probably used to that. See, he probably used to doing whatever he want to do in Russia. So now he bringing his ass over to America. And it's no different because they're allowing him to do it. I mean, he's not getting in trouble, is he? Is he? Sergey Kovalev ain't in no trouble. I mean, he ain't doing no time. Are you serious? Amazing, y'all. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. God dang, y'all. God dang. I hope this woman, I hope she get her stuff together. I hope she figure out everything. Okay? I hope she do. I hope she really figure out every single thing. I hope she do. And you know what? I'm going to tell you after I hope she do it, I hope that Sergey Kovalev, okay? I hope that Sergey Kovalev do some real time. And they trying to get him, man. They trying to get him, man. I hope he do. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start discussing Bud Crawford. Okay? Here's Bud Crawford's intro video.
And I was way stronger than him. He was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit, so I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva. Out your face, embrace the ain't no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is Hogan.
And I was way stronger than him. You know, y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit, so I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva. Out your face, embrace the ain't no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is Hogan.
Yep, and I'm hating on Bud Crawford though. I take the time to make an intro video about Bud Crawford, but I hate on him, right? Guys, listen, man. Here's what I want to talk about, okay? There's a reason why I keep putting this picture of Bud and Bob up. Now, I know some of you may even know why. Some of y'all might know why I put this photograph of Bud Crawford and Bob Arum up here. Okay? There is a very specific reason why I chose this photograph and this photograph alone. Okay? Some of y'all might know, but it's something to me that I would put something on Patreon. I would do that. I would literally get off my butt and make a Patreon video about this photograph. Okay? You see, Bud Crawford said something very significant. He said that he signed to Bob Arum for life. He's got a lifetime contract with Bob Arum. And the reason is in this photograph. Okay? The reason why Bud, okay? The reason why Bud has given a lifetime contract to Bob Arum is in this photograph. But can you see what I see? General Africa, he got it. General Africa figured it out faster than anybody. But there's a reason why Bud gave, okay, he signed a lifetime contract with Bob Arum. There's a reason. Look carefully in the photograph. Look very, very, very carefully, and you'll see the answer. I'm not going to openly say it here on right now in a live stream. I'm not going to say it because that information, it's too sensitive for YouTube. How about that? It's too sensitive. It's very, very, very sensitive. Okay? And unfortunately, you can't say a whole lot of stuff now on YouTube. You don't really have a lot of freedom of speech. And I definitely wouldn't let this cat out the bag, because if I did, then a lot of people, this is something that only for if you got to be in touch with your spirituality to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but it's as clear as day. It's as clear as day. Okay, and when I saw this photograph, I said, I got it. Now I get it. Now I understand. Now I understand. I see the answer is crystal clear. And I'm going to tell y'all, listen to me. And you guys listen to me very carefully. Okay? For things that's going to go down the pipe in the loop with Bud Crawford. You're going to see this guy, and listen to me. You're going to see this guy change. And I'm talking about he's already changed now. But Bud Crawford, he's going to rapidly change. He's going to start talking differently. Okay, he's going to start hanging out with more people outside. He's going to start hanging out less and less with people in his hood. Because, Bud, he was a neighborhood guy. He hung out with his people. Bud Crawford, he's going to slowly disassociate himself with a lot of those people. He's gonna do it. He signed a lifetime. He signed a lifetime contract with Bob Arum because of this photograph. He's not gonna leave Top Rank, y'all. Nope, he can't. But even if he wanted to leave Top Rank, he can't do it. Okay, he can't do it. And if he does, well, I don't even want to tell you what would happen if he tried to leave Top Rank. I got the answer, and I hate to do it, but I can't tell you. Okay, I just will not say it on live stream. Okay, some of y'all can get at me. Some of y'all can get at me. Okay, some of y'all can get at me. Some of y'all can, some of y'all DM me sometimes. It is what it is. It is what it is. Wow. Wow. I'm just saying. How does your boss expose you? Yep, combo breaker. He made a big mistake. And when I say a big mistake, let me tell you about Bob Arum. Okay? I'm gonna tell you about him, and you have to understand who he is. Okay, who Bob Arum really is. Who he really is. You see, we get into a realm of spirituality. Okay? We get into a big realm of spirituality that a lot of y'all can't handle this. But y'all see Bob Arum as a promoter. Bob Arum is a boss in other places. Okay? And you have people that left Bob Arum. Okay? You got people like Floyd Mayweather. They left. Okay? They left Bob Arum. And what they do, okay, you have people that they left Bob Arum, right? They left him. And these people they left because, of course they wasn't getting promoted properly, but these people, they wouldn't sign a lifetime contract. They wouldn't do it. They didn't want to do it. Okay, they understood that signing a lifetime contract meant that you're pretty much, you can't do what you need to do. How about that? Okay, you can't do what you need to do, and so they left. Floyd Mayweather knew it, but Floyd went and he's with a boss that's higher up than Bob Arum. Okay, he's with the boss that's higher up than Bob Arum. Okay, these guys, they really don't have the. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, listen. I promise y'all, before this week is over, all of y'all, you can email me. I'm going to put all of this in a Patreon, and I'll do it. And I'm not even doing it to get Patreon money, because what would I charge for my Patreon? $2? I mean, I think you got to charge something. Right? Hell, if I can set it to free, I'll just make it free. Because, YouTube, you just can't do a whole lot of stuff. And I don't want to sit here and just put it out there because, oh, Coach, what you say? Man, come on. And see, I get that, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. Okay, I don't feel like dealing with that. And, you can't really say what you want to say. But if you're smart and if you're in tune with your spirituality, the truth of why Bud signed that lifetime contract is right here in this photograph. And it's been in this photograph. And the reason been there for so long. Because I start thinking to myself, I said, listen, why would he sign a lifetime contract? It just don't make sense. Like he's complaining about being, not promoted. Okay, he's complaining about, you're not being promoted. You're not, like why? And why would you stay? Like what kind? Bud has come out and said, I'm not being promoted. Really? Really? You're not being promoted. You're unhappy. But then you sign a lifetime contract. It just, 2 and 2 didn't add up. Okay? 2 and 2 didn't add up to me. It didn't add up to be 4. And I'm sitting here and I'm analyzing all of this. I'm analyzing every bit of this. And I said, okay, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. But why? And then I saw it. This photograph, and then I looked at other photograph. Okay, I looked at other photographs of Bud Crawford, him and Bob Arum together. I looked at other photographs, and there it is. There it is, right here in front of my face. I said, damn, how could I have missed this? For the last 2 or 3 years, how could I have missed this? How? But I will miss it no more. I will miss it no more. You should understand too. So guys, if y'all think Bud Crawford, if y'all think that he's acting funny, if y'all think that, like why, like, well, y'all really want to know why, well, that's the reason. Okay, I won't say anymore. I'm gonna stop talking about it, but we'll be, we'll be on Patreon, and I'm gonna really dig into this and tell you guys just what the hell is going on. Yeah, Combo, we can definitely, we can definitely chop this up. We can chop it up. We can chop it up, okay? We can chop it up, and I'll definitely tell you. But you get exposed by your boss, Bob Arum, and you don't say anything. And see, that didn't set well with me either, y'all. That didn't set well. Like, you get exposed by your boss. Like, you was lying, okay? You was saying that there was a contract. There was no contract. Like, there was no contract. There was never a contract. And you want to know who told Bud it was a contract? It was Bomac. It was Brian McIntyre. It was Brian McIntyre. His own manager running around here saying that there was a contract. Bob Arum said there was no contract. Now, how does that make sense? Wouldn't you think Bob Arum would lie? And I'm thinking, if it's Eddie Hearn, he would have lied. Eddie Hearn would have told a lie. Okay? He would have told a lie. Amazing. Bob Arum said, nope, there was no contract. There was no contract. Like, your boss, and then too, let's think about this too. Let's really think about this. So Bud don't want to do interviews with certain media members. Let's say that. We won't say black media. We'll just say new media and LDBC. Bud Crawford don't want no parts of us. Okay? Bud Crawford don't want no parts of us whatsoever. He don't. He don't want no parts. But I tell you, man, I tell all you guys this. Every last one of you guys this. Okay? You, Bud Crawford, don't want any parts of us. But damn, Bud Crawford boss will talk to us. And George, shout out to George Page in the super chat at the end of my premiere the other time. And I didn't get to shout him out, so I wanted to wait till you showed up, and George Page. And guys, on the Patreon video, and I promise I'm gonna have it done this week. I'm gonna show you guys so much evidence, and I'm gonna talk to you guys. And I'm gonna talk to you guys on a whole nother level. Okay, you guys are gonna see me in another level, on a whole different light than what I talk on this boxing channel. And I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that blow y'all damn mind. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that blow your mind, and y'all gonna be like, God dog it, coach. I see what the hell you talking about now. I see what you talking about. Coach, I got it. I understand, I got it. I'm gonna even show y'all the photograph, man. I'm gonna show y'all, and y'all gonna open y'all eyes, and y'all gonna be like, damn. Cause your own boss. And think about it too. Now Bob Arum decided to, actually talk to Blue Blood Sports. Did y'all notice that? Did y'all get that? Bob Arum talked to Blue Blood Sports. Terence Crawford, boy, went on a rampage. A rampage. A rampage, y'all. A rampage. They went on a rampage, man. On Blue Blood Sports. And isn't that funny? Don't y'all find that funny? That Bob Arum turned right around and interviewed with Blue Blood? Has anybody thought about that? For what? Why would Bob Arum go interview with Blue Blood Sports? Right after Bud Crawford and his team went in on Blue Blood. I'm talking about went in on him. See, guys, I told y'all about this guy. I told y'all about Bud Crawford. I told y'all 100% about Bud Crawford. And I told y'all he was going to start making moves like this. I told y'all that this is what he's going to do. And see, I'm going to tell you too what Bud Crawford don't get. Bud Crawford, he's trying to, he's trying to, he's trying to appeal to rich people. And rich people not going to appeal to him. Okay, he's trying to appeal to everybody else except for black people. And black people are going to be the ones that support Bud Crawford. Guys, I've said this before. Okay? It's not going to be Asians. It's not going to be Hispanics, y'all. It's not going to be any of that. They're not going to support Bud Crawford. Guess who they're going to support? They're going to support Asians. They're going to support other Hispanics. But they're not going to support Bud Crawford. I'm telling y'all this now. They're not going to do it. And Bud Crawford don't understand. Bud Crawford don't understand. He don't understand that, black people, he's not going to sell pay-per-views without black people. And when, black people think that, you think you too big, you think you bigger than us. Well, guess what? Black people, they not going to mess with you. They're not going to mess with you. They're not going to buy your pay-per-views. It's not going to happen. Isn't it funny, man? Isn't it really funny? This guy fights post-style. He sells about 50,000 pay-per-view buys. So already Bob Arum probably know that, you know what? If I really get this guy and if I put him on pay-per-view and if I do it, I'm going to lose more money. See, Bob Arum think that. Bob Arum think that, okay? He think it, we understand why. We understand why, y'all. Terence Crawford can't speak out against Bob Arum. He really can't do it. Because if he do speak out against Bob Arum, well, there's going to be some problems. There's going to be a lot of problems. But I'm going to show y'all one more photograph. And I think y'all will get it. Okay, and there's a reason why Bud, Bud Crawford normally he's very introverted, okay? He's very, very introverted. Bud Crawford really has always been an introvert. But, Bud Crawford never used to be an asshole. I mean, he's turned into an asshole. His behavior is just like, it's suspicious as hell. And it's like, damn. Why is Bud acting like this? Why is he really, truly acting like this? Why? What would make him act this way? Oh, and then I got it. Oh, I got it. Let me show y'all, okay? I'm going to show y'all another photograph. And I think you guys are going to get it. I think you guys will get it 100%. And for some of y'all that can't see, it's okay. Okay? Some of y'all that can't see, it's okay. It's a reason why this man not even, he don't even, it's almost like, dude, you got people over here that want to support you. And see, Bob Arum know that Terence Crawford could be a big star. He know he could. He know he could. He'll give Terence a lump sum of money every time he fight. Satisfy the guy. Make the guy happy. Okay? He'll do all of that. He'll satisfy this guy. Give him a little bit of money. Okay? Give him a little bit of money. And then guess what? Then, Bob Arum make all the money. And Nicola, he did the same thing to Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley didn't. Tim Bradley never left. And all these people done said, you know what? You got to leave Top Rank. You got to leave. They're not going to. Look, if you're a European, Top Rank is good for you. If you're a European, Top Rank is the best place you can be. Because they're going to promote you properly. If I had a European fighter, I'd say go to Top Rank. Okay, I would say that because you know that they're going to promote you. If you're a black fighter, I don't think Top Rank or Golden Boy, they shouldn't be in your vocabulary. Top Rank or Golden Boy promotions should never be in your vocabulary. Shouldn't be there. Because they're not going to do what's right to promote you. They're not going to do it. I mean, guys, think about it. Miguel Cotto left. Manny Pacquiao. Why y'all think Pacquiao left? Like, how do we explain Pacquiao leaving? How do we explain? How do we explain, Miguel Cotto? And they were with Bob Arum for a little minute, but they all left. They decided to leave. I wonder why. Yeah, man. Something, it's just unsettling. I'm with you, Combo Breaker 99. It's unsettling. It really is unsettling. And, people need to start seeing the truth. Okay? No, we're not nut hugging, okay? We're not nut hugging. We're not doing a whole lot of things. We're not doing any of that, guys. We're not nut hugging, okay? What we're doing is we are exposing truth. We're exposing the truth. And Bud Crawford got exposed. But it's funny. How the hell did your own boss, your own promoter, just shut you down? How does he do that? Why does he do that? Because Bob Arum, I'm going to show y'all one more picture. And I think you guys are going to get it. I'm going to show you this photograph. Okay? Here's another photograph. Look. Here it is. Okay? Look very carefully at the screen, y'all. You're going to see. If you don't see it, I really will have to explain to you. Look carefully at this photograph. Okay? Look carefully at it. Please look carefully. Okay? You see Bud Crawford and Bob Arum. They're in the photograph. Okay? They're in the photograph. The reason why Terence Crawford won't leave Bob Arum is right here in front of your face. Whew, man. George Page. Yeah, well, George, we're not nut hugging, man. We're just telling the truth, okay? Everybody think that, we PBC. I'm not even a fan. And y'all seen my videos of Al Heyman. Okay? Like, y'all see my videos of Al Heyman. Y'all see those videos. I told y'all. I was telling people a year ago, Al Heyman is not a revolutionary. I told y'all Al Heyman ain't going to speak out against injustices. Al Heyman only respects green. I told people this. I told people and told people and told people. And people just, man, you hating on Al Heyman. I'm not hating on him. I understand who the hell Al Heyman is. I know who he is. I know exactly what he is. Al Heyman and don't care about any of that. He's not going to get on black. Like, I don't know why so many brothers roll with Al Heyman. Who you think I'm going to ride with? Well, Al Heyman don't care about you. He don't care about me. Al Heyman don't care. If that man can't make a profit, then everything is irrelevant to Al Heyman. It's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Oh, man. But Bud's going to get it. Bud Crawford going to get it through his little thick skull that one day, okay? Your people are going to buy your pay-per-views, Bud. It won't be the people that you're trying to cater to. You're trying to cater to people that they won't buy your pay-per-views. They're not going to do it because, Bud, they don't look like you. They don't look like you, Bud. They're not. And that's not me saying, being like, really, I'm not being racist. I'm telling you the truth that, guys, no, man, the Russians, they're not going to support Bud. The Hispanics, they're not going to support Bud. The Asians, they're not going to come out in drones to support Bud because Bud is black. And it ain't because these people are racist. It's not because the Hispanic people are racist. It's not because the Russian people are racist. It's just people know how to identify with their own. Okay, race has nothing to do with people supporting people that come from the same area as them, that's got the same ethnic background. That's not racist. It's called comfortability. Okay? It's called comfortability. That's what this is called. It's called being comfortable. Comfortability. Comfortability. Okay? And you guys ought to understand it. And any of you Bud Crawford fans, if you guys want to call in, okay? If you want to call in, I'm not going to roast you, or I'm not going to do any of that. We can have a serious discussion. We can have a serious discussion on Bud Crawford. You can call in. You can ask the questions. That's fine. Okay, I'm not going to block you, okay, because you got a different opinion. Now, if you tell me I'm hating on Bud Crawford, then you're going to have to explain yourself. Okay, you're going to have to explain yourself. If you think that I'm hating on Bud Crawford, well, okay, so be it. But you got to prove it. If you want to say coach is racist, you got to prove it. Okay, you can't. Don't come in my comment section saying it and you ain't ready to back it up. No, you got to prove it. And I'm gonna give you a way to prove it. I'm gonna tell you, call in, engage me one-on-one. Let's go. But if Bud Crawford don't fix this, if Bud Crawford don't fix this, if Bud Crawford don't start, understanding who his fan base is, guess what? His pay-per-view numbers are never gonna be high. They're not gonna be as high as they could because you got some fans that are right. See, pay-per-view tell the story. Y'all know pay-per-view tell the story. Pay-per-view tell you who mess with you and who don't. See, TV views, that's just they're convenient, okay? When people say, well, a person did 2 million views on a show. Okay, that's fine, but people just happen to have it on. They'll flip through it, they'll watch it. It's convenient. They ain't got to get in their wallet. They ain't got to go try to hassle to buy pay-per-view. Okay, so more people, they're going to watch these shows on regular TV. Okay, people are going to watch these regular shows on TV. But pay-per-view, that's a whole nother thing. See, when somebody want to spend money to see you, that means they mess with you. If people don't want to spend money to see you, okay, they ain't going to mess with you. And Bob Arum know that he can't really make the money he want on Crawford. So that's why he ain't really pushing Crawford like he's supposed to. The Bob Arum they doing a horrible job with Bud Crawford, man. They doing a horrible job. And it's amazing, man. But y'all wanted to know, why is he still there? Look at the screen. Keep staring at the screen. The answer is there. And some of the brothers in the LDBC, they'll definitely look at this and be like, man, coach tripping. Okay, this ain't even but I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, have y'all understood why I've been right? Guys, everything that Terence Crawford has done up to this point, okay, I pretty much told you that it was going to happen. I told y'all this. I told y'all. Every step of the way I told y'all, okay? I told y'all what was going to happen. Last year I told you that Bud was going to be acting this way. I told y'all this. Guys, the video will be on Patreon this week. I promise y'all. I swear to, my name is Coach Shelton Harrison. I promise you that video will be on Patreon. Man, Bud, you're doing this to yourself. You're really, really doing it to yourself. And he got nobody to blame but himself, y'all. Bud Crawford can't blame anybody else, man. He can't blame anybody for this. It's his fault. It's his own fault, man. Like, damn, dude. Damn, and Bud Crawford not a dumb guy. Oh, he not dumb. Bud, no. But see, now, you're going to see Bud Crawford. He's going to speak out less and less. Okay? He's going to speak out less and less about Bob Arum because he can't. He can't. He can't speak out against Bob Arum. Oh, not anymore. Not after signing that lifetime contract. Nope. His voice is gone. And I want y'all to know that his voice is gone. Voice is gone. Yep. Sending out a quick text message. Okay. He should. Folks. Okay. Yeah. XA Gucci. Aaron does not like Crawford. You know what? I think Aaron just don't believe. See, look. Okay. It's two sides to this. Okay. Bob Arum know that if Terence Crawford leave, Terence Crawford is gonna become bigger than what he is. Bob Arum got to keep him there, man. See, he know that he can market Terence a little bit, let him beat up on some people, man. Let him do that, and he can say, well, I got Terence Crawford here. I got him in my stable. I got Terence Crawford in my stable, okay? And Terence Crawford, he's a good fighter with all these skill sets, but he can't match them skills against nobody. He can't match his skill sets against nobody. He can't do it. He decided to stay over there. He decided to sign a lifetime contract. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then you'll say, people, oh, man, these guys are nut huggers, okay? Well, first of all, if if I'm a person trying to interview this guy, and if this guy walked by me, or if I'm trying to interview him and he's still walking, and I'm gonna tell you what I say to that. Fuck Bud Crawford. Fuck him. Fuck him. Wait a minute. You think I'm finna support you, and you can't stop for 60 seconds? You think I'm gonna support you, and then you say, hey man, talk to my PR person. Talk to my PR person. Whoa. No. If you think for one damn minute that I'm finna support you, that and boy, and you can't treat me. No, see, you want me to support you in the ring, but then you can't even stop for me outside the ring. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you won't be getting my pay-per-view money. Okay, I will stream his fights. You know why? Because the man don't have respect for the people that will roll with him. That's why. I won't buy his fights. I won't buy him. And he better be lucky that I talk about his fights. He better be lucky. Because if I really was a butthole, guess what I'd do? I wouldn't say nothing about his fights. I'd say the hell with his fights. The hell with his fights. His fights ain't nothing. Bud Crawford ain't nobody, for people to be, oh, it's Bud Crawford. Oh, my God. No, man. It's not Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, he going to sit there. He going to be unhappy. How do you sit there? You're unhappy. You're complaining. But you did most of this to yourself. You can blame the PBC. You can say, oh, well, it's the PBC. These guys don't want to fight him. Really don't want to fight him? And let's talk about Danny Garcia. Hey, how about that? Let's talk about the whole Danny Garcia. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about it. Because Danny Garcia, they keep saying that Danny, Danny, didn't want no parts of Crawford. But it was Bob Arum who wanted to lowball the guy. But Bob Arum did say that Danny Garcia, they team, they never came back, with a counter negotiation. Like for real. They really never came back with a counter negotiation. Okay, they didn't come back with one. That's what they said. But, even an offer of $3 million. And then Bob Arum himself, he said it. Bob said Danny Garcia is expired. Meaning that he's no good anyway. Oh, man. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Okay? I can't make this stuff up. I can't make it up. You got these people. Yeah. Man. Bob Arum said it, y'all. Bob Arum said point blank Danny Garcia is expired. So what? And Bud Crawford was like, Danny Garcia is a better fighter than Sean Porter. Yeah, Sean Porter don't have any belts. Sean Porter, Showtime Sean Porter don't have a belt. Okay, but the belts don't really mean much in boxing these days, guys. I hate to tell y'all this. These belts, they don't mean a damn thing. And these fighters, they don't even put a whole lot of stock. You got some fighters, a lot of fighters, they diss these belts. They diss them hard. Like, man. Because they know that the belts can be bought. They know that, these sanctioning bodies, okay, if a promoter gives the sanctioning bodies enough money, okay, they can move their fighter, the fighter that they want, high up in the rankings to make them a mandatory. So when people say, oh, well, this is mandatory, well, I don't put a lot of stock in mandatories. Because I know that some promoter, okay, bought his way up there, bought his fighter, and his fighter's able to move up in the rankings. I mean, that's how boxing works. Okay? That's how it works. That's how boxing works. The promoters, man, they control these bodies. Yeah, I want my fighter to be ranked number 3 in the WBO. I want him to be the number 1 contender. Okay. Or a guy like Rod Stalker, okay? A guy like Rod Stalker who mysteriously he's ranked number 75th, and then mysteriously he's moved up in the rankings so he can fight Danny Garcia. Y'all see how the governing bodies work? Okay, so when people say that's his Mando, guys, I just don't put a lot of stock in that. Okay? I don't put a lot of stock in that. I don't. And Bob Arum said that, he would be willing to work out a fight with Spence. Bob Arum said that. Okay? Bob Arum said that he'd be willing to work out a fight. So that fight's not off the table. Errol Spence not ducking Crawford, okay? I think Crawford want to wait around and fight a bunch of bums until he get a hold of Errol Spence. I think that's what Crawford really want to do. If you ask me, I think that's what old Bud want to do. And, Errol Spence, I keep telling people, the man went through a window. He went through a freaking windshield. Like, do you really think that somebody who flew out of a windshield, y'all, flew out of a windshield, the man got thrown from a car, a speeding what, Lamborghini sports car? He got through from it, landed on the floor, and people seem to think that this guy's ready to fight. Are you serious? People think that this man is ready to fight. They literally think that this man is ready to fight. God, oh man. How stupid. XA Gucci. So Rose and Jessica, they're gonna fight again? I mean, you gotta so I ain't hear about that fight. Is that fight happening? I hadn't talked about them. I didn't know they were fighting. I mean, you told me. I was supposed to be on top of this stuff, but I'm not. Usually, man, I depend on Jason Rose, but I ain't been to the WMMA Facebook page in a minute, and I need to go and check it out and see what they're doing. But I don't know if she fighting. Okay, I mean, you have to peep me up on game, cause yeah, I mean they are. Okay, okay, yeah, we'll talk about that toward the end. When I get to WMMA, I bring on a panel, man. We can talk about this. We can talk about it again. But I'm gonna tell you something. I got some criticisms of Rose Namajunas. Okay, I got criticism. I got a few. Okay, I have a few, and I got a bone to pick with Rose Namajunas. And this fight right here is so unlucky, man. Y'all know how unlucky this fight is for Rose. This is ridiculous. She don't even have. I mean, Jessica don't have the belt anymore. So, okay, okay. I mean, I'll talk about it, but I do have some criticism of Rose Namajunas. And people don't come on here saying, "Oh well, you racist," and I'm not. I criticize my fighters every time when they do some stuff. I criticize, but I do have a few criticisms of Rose. And if you don't like it, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all smash that like button though. Y'all smash that like button. Okay? Y'all stop looking at Juliana Pena on the screen and smash the darn like button. Okay, let's talk about this, man. Okay? The Patreon video would. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, the Patreon video with Y Bud Crawford, still with Top Rank, will be. I'll definitely have it on Friday, okay? I get a long weekend. I'll definitely have it done. I may even do it Friday night, okay? I am going to have that video this week, okay? It's a Patreon video, okay, on why Bud Crawford is still with Bob Arum. And it's not for the reason you think. It's not for the reason you think, okay? It's not for the reason you think, okay? And I'll put up a community post, and I'll post that. I'll post it and tell you guys it'll be on Patreon. Okay, and I promise you, I'm not going to charge. It won't be like, $20. It'll be something like $2, man. Like something ridiculous. Something, and it'll be for any video, whatever, okay? It'll be for any one of the videos. Just what it is. You just look at what you want, okay? I'm with that. I'm with the Patreons. I don't want I don't need a bunch of patrons, man. I don't care about all that, okay? Between $2 and $5 a month. I don't know. I figure something out, okay? All right. Let's take a look at this. Carissa Shields, okay? Carissa Shields was victorious over Ivana Abasine, okay? Carissa was victorious over Ivana Abasine. Now, the thing of it is, and here's where we go with this, okay? Here's where we go. Carissa immediately, she said, listen, I want to fight Amanda Nunez in boxing. Okay, said it twice. I want to fight Amanda Nunez and I want to box Amanda Nunez. Okay, I want to do it. And Carissa said that, I'm going to have my first MMA fight in 2020. She said it. Okay? She said it. She said that she want to fight Amanda Nunez in boxing. And Carissa said that, listen, I don't know why Amanda Nunez is more popular than me. Okay, I got 3 belts and she got 2. Well, Carissa, let's really talk about that, shall we? Let's talk about why Amanda Nunes, her popularity is there. Okay, I'm working on a long video, y'all. I'm working on a long video. Okay, first of all, number one, Carissa, who have you fought? Okay, who have you fought? Let's pull up Carissa's resume, okay? I'm gonna pull that resume up. I'm gonna pull the resume up, and we're gonna talk about fighters on Carissa Shields' resume, okay? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull it up. Well, Carissa, no, she can't make 145. What Carissa, Amanda Nunes will have to go up to 154. That's where the fight will probably be contested at 154 or 160. And Amanda Nunes walk around at like 170, 168. So that's not going to be a problem for Amanda Nunes to come in at a weight, okay? That wouldn't be the problem at all. Amanda Nunes wouldn't have a problem, okay? Um, Amanda won't take this fight unless, and Amanda said it has to be $2 million, okay? Has to be at least $2 million for her to fight Carissa Shields. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't blame Amanda Nunes for saying that because you hear the stories of MMA fighters getting into the boxing ring and some of them guys get killed. Okay, some of them guys, because they're not boxers, y'all. And a boxer can kill you. If you just limit it to your hands, and in MMA you used to like, if you don't like getting punched in the face, you can take it to the ground. You can clinch differently. MMA, there are a lot of ways to protect yourself in MMA. Okay, if you're getting beat up, you can protect yourself a lot of different ways. Boxing, you can't do that. Like you literally, when you're getting beat up, your face that's it. Okay, your face is your protection. And if you got somebody who got better hands than you gonna get hurt. Okay, so Amanda Nunes know the dangers of being in a boxing ring. She know this. Okay, she know the dangers, and it is dangerous. Okay, it's very dangerous. And so Amanda was like, look, okay, Amanda already said I can't box this girl. She said it. Okay, I can't box this girl. I'm not a better boxer than she is. And if I ever fought in the octagon, I'm going to wrestle her to death. This is what Amanda Nunes said, okay? I don't blame Amanda Nunes. I just don't. And I don't blame her for wanting $2 million. Like, Amanda said, why are you calling me out? I'm in a completely different sport, okay? I'm in a completely different sport. Okay? I don't I don't box. I don't box. I don't box. I don't box. Okay? I don't. I do mixed martial arts. That's what I do. Okay? If you guys don't like that, then so be it. And Amanda said they're going to have to pay me $2 million for this fight to go down. They're going to have to pay me $2 million. Amanda Nunes wasn't playing. Amanda Nunes was serious. Okay? Because Amanda Nunes can go in there, make a base pay of $500,000 doing what she know how to do. And she won't even have to take the damage. Okay? She knows. Okay? She can make $500,000, get maybe close to $1 million in pay-per-view points. Okay? And she got to fight 5 rounds instead of 10. Okay? And she get to use her wrestling. She get to use her jiu-jitsu. She get to use her clinch work. She get to use her hands. She don't have to be limited. If Amanda getting her ass whooped standing, guess what? Amanda can take the fight to the ground. That's her comfort zone in MMA. Okay? She's not a boxer. She's already said, I'm not a boxer. I don't box. But if she want to fight me in boxing, pay me $2 million and the fight can be done. Okay? Don't blame her. The thing what I have about Carissa Shields is that, she don't understand why. Well, let's take a look at Carissa's resume, okay? Now, Carissa Shields fought her first fight. She fought a young lady named Francione Cruz. It was Francione's debut, okay? Listen, man. I like Francione Cruz, but the only thing Francione Cruz know how to do is throw an overhand right. And I'm finna tell y'all, I'm finna pick apart each one of these opponents that she fought, and I'm finna tell y'all why Amanda Nunes is much more well known than Carissa Shields. I'm finna tell y'all why. Francione Cruz, I'm sorry, I love her. She, nice lady. Seemed to be nice, bubbly personality. Her wig fell off during the fight. Okay, her wig came off. But guess what? She's no match. Look, man, she's not that great. This girl throw a buttload of overhand rights. Her jab is almost non-existent. Do you think Carissa Shields is gonna beat somebody up like that? The answer to that is that's a hell yeah. Carissa Shields beat the hell out of Francione Cruz. I'm talking about she beat the hell out of her. And I'm talking about she beat her so bad, Francione Cruz didn't know what to do. All she started doing was ducking her head and throwing an overhand right. That's it. Sorry, she not quality. Let's look at Sevilla Zabatos. Okay? Zabatos. Another flat-footed fighter. Another person coming ahead. This person was tailor-made for Carissa Shields. Walking straight ahead with her chin up in the air. Tailor-made, y'all. Tailor-made. You gotta be kidding me, man. You were tailor-made. So you walk straight up, you leave your chin wrapped up so Carissa Shields can get it. Okay, you leave your chin wrapped up and Carissa Shields is gonna get it. What else do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? The women in boxing, they're weak. They're weak. I'm sorry. The women in boxing are very weak. There are a lot of fighters, guys. A lot of fighters that they are weak. They're very, very weak fighters. And you know what? There is nobody else. The thing of it is that there aren't a lot of... You got Katie Taylor. You got Savannah Marshall. You got Cecilia Brækhus. You got Hannah Gabriels. You got Carissa Shields. Okay? You got... who else? Who was that? Michaela Mayer. Okay, you got those people. You got those people. Those people, they can fight. They can actually fight. The rest of these people, they're bottom feeders. They're not that good. She fought Nikki Adler. All she did, she sat in there and pieced up Nikki Adler. Nikki Adler, another slow, flat-footed, overhand right type thrower. Are you guys starting to see a pattern? Tori Nelson was 41 when she fought Carissa Shields. She got in there with another slow and overhand right type fighter. And you want to say that you are the GOAT fighting these people. Are you serious? That's a hell to the no. That's a hell to the no. Now she fought Hannah Gabriels. Hannah Gabriels was a quality opponent. Hannah Gabriels was a quality opponent, big time quality opponent, and Carissa Shields went to war with Hannah Gabriels. I give her full credit for Hannah Gabriels because Hannah Gabriels came and she brought that action. Hannah Gabriels brought the house down when she fought Carissa Shields. Then she fight Hannah Rankin. Guess what? Hannah Rankin, slow, flat-footed, overhand righter. Femke Hermans, okay, former soccer player, slow, flat-footed. Christina Hammer has a little bit more skill set, jab's good, slow, flat-footed. Are you starting to see a pattern of the people that Carissa Shields fights? Are you guys starting to see the pattern? Ivana Habasine, slow, overhand right. Slow, overhand right. Slow, overhand right. Man. And you wonder why Amanda Nunes is recognized more than you? Okay, let's talk about Amanda Nunes' resume, okay? See, let's talk about, because you know what? We look at Carissa Shields, you're not fighting the best competition. You're not fighting the best. That's not the best out there. I know you want to make some of these fights. You and Cecilia Brækhus, y'all need to find a way to make it happen. You and Savannah Marshall, y'all need to find a way to make it happen. Okay, like Carissa was talking about fighting, the girl that beat the hell out of Francione Cruz. Okay, then she was talking about fighting the girl that beat the hell out of Alicia Napoleon. And then before that, she was talking about fighting Alicia Napoleon. Guess what? Alicia Napoleon. Another slow, flat-footed fighter. Are you guys getting the pattern? Are you guys starting to see what I'm talking about? And George, Eileen, she said, I don't want to fight Clarissa right now. Hell, this girl don't even want to fight Clarissa Shields. Even she knows that her skill set isn't enough to beat Clarissa Shields, because many of these fighters in the women division, other than the ones I named, these fighters, they're not that skillful. Okay, since everybody want to compare MMA to MMA to boxing, I mean, hell, let's look at it opponent versus opponent, okay? Wow. Let's look at this, okay? Amanda Nunes is 19-4, okay? Amanda Nunes has damn near a 70% knockout ratio. That means you get in there with Amanda Nunes, you gonna get knocked the hell out, okay? If you get in the octagon with Amanda Nunes, more than likely she gonna knock you the hell out, okay? Amanda Nunes is a knockout artist, okay? She's a knockout artist, and guess what? She's gonna either knock you out or submit you. Damn near, look, Amanda Nunes almost got like what? A 90% finishing ratio. That means you don't get out of the octagon with Amanda Nunes. You don't. You don't escape. Okay, you get your ass whooped. Amanda gonna put you to sleep. She putting you out of there. That's what she do. Let's look at Amanda's resume, okay? Okay, let's really look at Amanda's resume compared to Clarissa Shields. And Clarissa Shields is speaking nonsense. She's speaking nonsense, okay? All of what Clarissa Shields is talking about is nonsense, okay? Okay, let's start in Amanda's early career. Let's start Amanda Nunes' early career. Okay. Amanda Nunes lost her first professional MMA bout. She got submitted by an armbar. Okay? And I'm going to talk about the people that matter. Okay? She fought Vanessa Porto, who, now fights as a flyweight, okay? And when I tell people this, well, Chris Cyborg fight a bunch of people that can't make weight. Amanda Nunes fought a lot of people that were smaller than her too. But here go the thing. In defense of Nunes and Cyborg in this situation, the thing of it is that in 2008, 2007, people, you had to fight whoever was available. Women's MMA was still very young, okay? And the weight classes were not solidified. So these girls that were like, Vanessa Porto, who naturally are flyweights, they had to fight up. They had to fight up. They had to move up and fight because there were no other fights available in their weight classes at the time. And I try to explain this to people, man, but people just don't damn listen, man. People don't damn listen. People don't listen at all. Okay? So she fought Vanessa Porto, who will probably be a Hall of Famer one day. Ediane Gomez. That's a tough fight. Okay? She knocked out Julia Budd in 15 seconds. Julia Budd is now the Bellator champion. She's been a defending Bellator champion for damn near going on 3 years now. Okay? She beat Julia Budd. She fought Alexis Davis. Alexis Davis, another person who got damn near, 20 wins in MMA. Okay? She beat Raquel Palugi. Sarah D'Elio. Y'all don't know Sarah D'Elio. A lot of people don't know who that is. Okay, no. Amanda Nunes lost to Sarah D'Elio. Okay? Sarah D'Elio, boy, she was bad back in her damn prime. D'Elio was bad when she was, I'm talking about in 2011, 2012, 2013. Sarah D'Elio was beating the hell out of people. She was whooping their asses, okay? She out of her prime now. Okay, Sarah D'Elio, she's not in her prime now, but damn, boy. Boy, she was a good fighter, okay? D'Elio was good. And I think she still fight right now. I don't know. It's been a long time, man, since this girl done had a fight, man. It's been a long time. Like, Sarah D'Elio damn near 40 years old, man. She can fight. Thing of it is, though, too, she's one of them pioneers, man, that she started, man. They started late, man. She started late. But she done been in there with some bangers, man. And she beat Amanda Nunes. And, you got to look at the losses, man. In women's MMA, it's not the same, man, because, again, the sport was in its infancy back then. So you didn't know who the hell you was fighting, okay? You didn't know if the person walk around at 180 or the person walk around at 125. You just didn't know. But that's who you fought. Okay, let's finish looking at Amanda Nunes' resume. Okay, and this not even, look, these opponents that I've named so far, these are good opponents, but these ain't the creme de la creme. Okay, she fought Jermaine Durandame, Kat Zingano, Shayna Baszler in her prime. She fought Sarah McMahon in her prime. She beat Valentina Shevchenko twice, Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey. I mean, all the legends in MMA. Amanda Nunes got these people on her resume. She beat Valentina Shevchenko. I don't really give her credit for Rocky Pennington. She knocked out Cyborg. I mean, she's the only person to KO Cyborg. Okay, the only person to do it. She knocked out Holly Holm, the only person to KO Holly Holm, okay? And she beat Jermaine Durandame twice. Are you telling me that Amanda Nunes' resume, okay, like Carissa, your resume can't compare to that? You're not fighting. These are tough fights. These ain't people that you walk through. Okay, these are not people you walk through. Carissa is ignorant. She don't know a damn thing about women's MMA. She don't know nothing. These aren't people that you walk through. These are people that's going down in history. Okay, these are people. Jermaine Durandame is not a slouch. Jermaine Durandame knocking people out. Holly Holm got one of the highest knockout ratios in MMA. Okay, Chris Cyborg got like what, an 85% knockout rate percentage. Okay, Valentina Shevchenko. Okay, probably one of the most skillful people in MMA. Ronda Rousey, what, a trailblazer. Okay, like what, got like what, a 75% finishing rate. Are you serious? And you mean to tell me, Carissa Shields, you think your resume compares to Amanda Nunes, pound for pound? No, it don't. We talking about MMA, we talking about boxing. But you want to know why Amanda Nunes is more popular than yourself. You want to know where I just told you why. And she beat Ronda Rousey in front of millions of people. That pay-per-view did what, over 1 million pay-per-view buys? Okay? Nunes versus Rousey, the return of Ronda Rousey. They did over 1 million pay-per-view buys to see Ronda Rousey come back and take an ass whooping. You don't think Amanda Nunes is more popular? Carissa, you couldn't even think. Look, you couldn't even fathom doing 1 million pay-per-views. You couldn't fathom doing 1 million pay-per-views. Your resume, hell, I bet you Jermaine Durandame can damn near beat most of the people on your resume, with the exception of Hannah Gabriels, in a boxing match. I bet you Holly Holm can beat a lot of people on your resume in a boxing match. I know she'll beat Tori Nelson and Design Crew. Hell, Chris Cyborg will probably beat Christina Hammer. Christina Hammer can't handle pressure. We saw that. Valentina Shevchenko could probably beat mostly everybody on Carissa's resume in a boxing match. You want to know why? Because they're skillful. They're tough-ass opponents. They know how to fight. They know what they're doing. What is Carissa talking about? I mean, do I need to really... Amanda Nunes got the best resume in women's MMA pound for pound. And I don't even like this idiot. I don't like this idiot. Ugh. I can't stand Amanda Nunes. But respect, gotta recognize respect. I gotta recognize her. I can't stand her. Okay? I can't stand her, but I got to recognize her greatness. Look at this resume. Jermaine Durandame, Holly Holm. Jermaine Durandame twice, knocked out Holly Holm, the only person to do it. Christine Cyborg, the only person to knock out Chris Cyborg. Okay, Rocky Pennington, Valentina Shevchenko twice, Ronda Rousey, Miesha Tate, Sarah McMahon, Shayna Baszler, okay, Kat Zingano. Okay, I mean, look at all the people on her resume, man. And you sitting here trying to tell me, Carissa, your resume don't compare. Oh, shout out to Abel Mahari in that damn super chat. Abel Mahari, guys, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Abel Mahari. I got to get your thoughts, man, on this whole Kovalev situation. I was hoping you show up, man. I got to get your thoughts on the Bud situation and the Kovalev situation, okay? I got to get your thoughts, okay? Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the doggone building. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building. Mahari, give me about like 13 minutes, man. 13 minutes. I gotta get some words from you, man. I gotta get some words from you on this whole situation, man, with Bud and Kovalev. But Ava Mahari says you finally have seen the light on Amanda Nunes. No, I just don't like her. I'm not a fan of Nunez. I've always come on this channel and said that Amanda Nunes is a great fighter. And you can ask anybody, okay? You can ask anybody on God's green earth, okay? I've always given Amanda Nunes her prop, okay? I've always given Amanda her props. I've always done that. Okay, I don't like her because I think she's a complete idiot. but I've given her props every single chance I get. Okay? I've already known Amanda Nunes is good. Okay? Like, I've come on here and said, I've argued with people, and I've said that Amanda Nunes, now she got the best resume in women's MMA history. Right now, pound for pound, there's no other woman in MMA with a better resume than Amanda Nunes. Nobody. Okay, and you can't. I can refute these facts. I will argue it down over and over. Okay. At first, I was thinking it was Chris Cyborg, and if Chris Cyborg would have beat Nunes, then I would have said it was Chris Cyborg. Okay, and Chris Cyborg, no, I rock with Cyborg hard, but I got to call it like I see it. I have to call it like I see it. Okay, I got to. And you think Carissa Shields' resume compares to Nunes? Oh man. And people, and you know what? And it's fans of Carissa Shields. They're literally rolling with that, like, yeah, Carissa got 3 belts and Amanda got 2. And let's talk about that, y'all. Let's talk about 3 belts to 2. Okay, let's look at the weight classes in boxing. And I want y'all to understand, let's make a connection, okay? I want you to look at the weight classes in boxing. Let's really, really peep these weight classes, because, you know, I have to laugh, y'all. I got to laugh because she's talking about boxing weight classes. Okay? I'm a champion in 3 different divisions. Okay? Okay, well, let's take a look. Let's look at all the weight classes in boxing, okay? And we're going to really just talk about them. Okay, we're going to talk about each division. All right? I'm give y'all a little information here, stuff you should already know, stuff that I know, but stuff that you should know. Okay? Stuff that you should know about the weight classes. And then we'll talk about the weight classes in women's MMA. We'll talk about the weight classes in women's MMA. We'll talk about that. Okay? In boxing, there are many, many more weight classes than women's MMA. And I was trying to explain this to a Carissa fan. I was trying to explain, like, do you know that Amanda Nunes don't even have all the opportunities to fight? Okay, like, do you know that? Do you know that Amanda Nunes don't have all the other opportunities to fight in different weight classes? If Amanda Nunes had as many weight classes as Carissa Shields, I'm sure Amanda Nunes would be a 4 or 5 division champion. Okay, but she don't have that option. Let's look at the boxing weight classes, okay? Look, I want y'all to take a look, okay? Okay, I can't put it up on the screen. Hold on. I want y'all to see this, but that's okay. Okay? Okay. Look. You got 105 pounds. You got 108 pounds. You got 112 pounds, 115, 118, 122, 126, 130, 135, 140, 147, 154, 160 at middleweight. Okay, 168, 175, 200 include cruiserweight, and anything more than 200 pounds is heavyweight. Now, look at all of these. Just look at all these weight classes. Okay? Now, let's go to women's MMA. Women's MMA, you got 105 pounds, 115 pounds with your strawweight. You got 135 pounds. You got 145 pounds. 115 and 145, those are your money-making divisions. If you go over to the PFL or Rising, you can fight at 155 pounds. That's it. There are no more divisions. So really, if you actually want to make money in fighting, you got to fight in 115, okay? Because there's no atomweight division right now in the UFC. Okay, in a one championship, they got an atomweight division, but that's really strawweight. So if you're between 115 and 145, you can make your money. So look, that's 115, 125, 135, 140. That's 4 divisions, okay? So Amanda Nunes only got 4 real divisions to actually get 3 belts in. Okay? She campaigns at bantamweight. Okay, now she went up to 145 and captured that belt. Amanda Nunes, there's no damn way that she's going to make 125 pounds. So first of all, Amanda Nunes don't even have the opportunities to get 3 belts anyway, unless they make a 155-pound division, which they're not going to do that. Okay, the UFC, they're not going to do that. Okay, there's not even enough on the planet. You know, well, there are a lot of them on the planet, but a lot of them, they're not going to get recruited. Because the UFC, they got this fetish with thin women. I don't know what it is, but they got this fetish with really, really thin women, and they like it. They don't like no big girls going in there. But you see more knockouts, you know, if you get some big women in there who can throw down, you see a lot of knockouts. But I guess, you know, the UFC, I guess the UFC don't really care about knockouts, and the UFC don't really care about entertaining fights. They care about these little pencil thin women that that go to decision. That's what they care about. Okay, that's all they care about. Okay, that's all they care about. So I get that piece. I get that piece. Um, but Carissa Shields got so many opportunities. Now let's look at how many opportunities Carissa would actually have. Okay, Carissa said she can get down to 147. So let's just be realistic. Let's say if Carissa Shields, let's just say if she can't even make 147. Do you know Carissa Shields could, 154, 150, 168, 175, 200 in heavyweight? You know Carissa Shields got one, two, three, four, five, six. She got 7 opportunities, y'all. She got 7 weight classes compared to Amanda Nunez's 4. And the 4 weight classes that Amanda Nunez got to work in, okay, like really Amanda Nunez only got 2 weight classes because she can't make 125, so that only leaves 135 and 145. So the only two the only 2 weight classes that Amanda Nunez can be in is 135 and 145, and she got both the belts in those divisions. Okay? She got both the belts. Carissa Shields got a whole lot of divisions. Okay, she can go to 154, 160, 168. She can even make 175. See, Carissa can move up in weight. She can move up in weight, okay, and make all these divisions if she wanted to. Carissa Shields don't have a lot of opportunity to capture belts. So that just takes a piss on that whole I got more belts than Nunez. That what Carissa's saying don't even make sense, and it shows her ignorance of women's MMA. It shows her ignorance. It really does show a divine ignorance when it comes to women's MMA. She don't know what she's talking about. Okay? Amanda Nunez is more popular than you because Amanda Nunez got highlight reel knockouts. Carissa, do you have any highlight reel knockouts? Amanda Nunez got several highlight reel knockouts. She's not just getting in there winning fights, going to decision like you doing. Amanda Nunez getting into that octagon and she putting these damn girls to sleep. She's sleeping these girls. These women getting in there with Amanda, and Amanda is putting these girls down faster than she can put them in there with her. Carissa Shields, are you doing that? Are you putting people to sleep? The answer is no. You ain't putting no damn body to sleep. You ain't putting nobody to sleep. You boxing them beautifully, but you're not putting them to sleep. That's why Amanda Nunes is more popular, okay? Is what it is. Okay, and after, I'm going to talk about this for a minute, man. Woo, my girl, Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena is back. And, man, I'm glad she back. I've been waiting on Juliana Pena. I've been waiting on her, man. I done texted her a few times trying to, stay tuned. Stay tuned, coach. That's her thing. Stay tuned. Juliana Pena is back. Juliana Pena is going to take on Aspen Ladd. Y'all call her Squarehead. Okay, I gave her that name. But Juliana Pena is coming to take on Aspen Ladd. Y'all know who I got. Y'all know. But honestly, I hope Juliana Pena, she makes 135 pretty easily, okay? I hope Juliana Pena can hydrate back up to 150 because Aspen Ladd a big girl, okay? I think she's just as big as Nico Montano. And actually, I thought Nico Montano had the size advantage over Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena going to have to come back in size. Because Aspen Ladd, to me, she's not a true 135-pounder. Okay? Aspen Ladd not a true 135-pounder. She struggled to make the damn weight. Okay? She's struggling to make weight. She really can't make weight. Okay? She's doing what she got to do to stay in that division. But Aspen Ladd, it's going to be a good fight. And you know what? I hate to say, Juliana Pena, her stand-up has gotten better. Okay? But I don't think she's going to try to stand with Aspen Ladd too long. I think Juliana Pena Juliana going to take her to the ground because Juliana already said that, she undeservingly never got her title shot. Valentina, man, got her up out of there. But she's going to try to get up this ladder. She got to beat Aspen Ladd. And then Jermaine Durandame just had a title shot. I think if Juliana Pena, if she can get Aspen Ladd up out of there, she may be in consideration for a title shot. Let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look at where Juliana Pena is in the UFC rankings. Okay, let's check this out. She beat Nico Montano. It was a tough fight, man. Um, Juliana lost the first round to Nico Montano. But I told y'all that Nico Montano, guys, yeah, she ducked Valentina. That was poor. I think Nico ducking Valentina. I think maybe Megan Anderson, let's see, who else? Jermaine Durandame and Nico Montano. These got to be the biggest ducks in women's MMA history. They got to. But I think that Nico Montano is a big girl, man. She big, man, for 135. And I mean, I thought Nico was big for 125. Nico was definitely bigger than Juliana. You can see it, man. I thought Nico weighed about 155 or 160, man. Juliana looked like she only weighed about 140. Okay? She only looked like she weighed about 140. Let's take a look at these rankings. Okay, let's go to bantamweight. Okay, Nunez is the champion. Juliana Pena is ranked number 4th after Holly Holm got knocked out. I can see, okay, yeah, if Juliana Pena wins, okay, Juliana Pena ought to get a title shot finally. And she will have to face Amanda Nunes. Okay? If Juliana Pena beats Pena-Ladd, I think she gets a title shot. Okay? I think Irene Aldana may have something to say about that because she knocked out Ketlin Vieira, but Irene Aldana, she still got a little bit more work to do, man. Okay? She still got a little bit of work to do. Juliana Pena, I'm 100% sure if she can get Pena-Ladd up out of here, the title shot's hers. And this is what Juliana Pena wanted. She wanted to fight for the belt. This is her chance, okay? I'm going to try, man. It's hard, man, getting Juliana Pena because she's so damn busy, man. Like Juliana Pena, she worked for Combate. She got a baby now. And it's like she don't have time to sit around and just talk online. She don't have time for that. I'm going to see, man. I'm going to see if I can actually get her back on the show. I don't know. I can't promise anything. I'm going to shoot her a text and see what kind of time she got. And I really, want to get her thoughts on how she feel about this fight. But I know what she going to tell me. Okay, I know what Juliana going to tell me. She going to tell me, I got this fight in the bag. I got this fight in the bag. She going to say it. I got this fight in the bag, y'all. I know what I'm doing. So I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm Team Juliana Pena all the way right now. Okay? I think she'll get it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, guys. I'm going to do a breakdown, okay? I'm going to do a breakdown of Juliana Pena versus Pena-Ladd. I'm going to do a detailed breakdown for y'all. Might even do it tonight, man, if I feel like I'm up to it. Yeah. Okay, Mahari Nation. Okay, go ahead. Let's call in, man. Let's really get to talking, man, because I'm ready to hear what you got to say, guy. I need to see what I got to hear what Mahari Nation got to say about this, okay? Mahari Nation, the phone line is open. When you're ready, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll take that call. Okay, phone number 305-615-5927. That's the call-in number. And we're waiting on Mahari Nation Sports podcast to call in, okay? LDBC all the way. Well, until he calls in, we'll take a talk. Yeah, George Nico did, she killed herself. Well, she didn't try to make weight. Man, look, I heard Nico weighed 155 pounds. Like, literally. Okay, guys, we got an incoming call, and this is Mahari Nation. Mahari Nation.
What's going on, Coach? How you doing on this beautiful evening, my brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. We got 68-degree weather where I'm at.
we got light snow weather. It's like 0 right now, my man.
Oh hell no. We got 68-degree weather. It's gonna be 60 and 70 all week, man. Where I'm at.
Man, you lucky as a bug. Okay, it's time to unleash some ether on this live stream, and I promise to keep my language.
Nah, go ahead, man. Just do what you got to do.
All right. If everybody in the chat didn't have a chance to, go check out our Barbershop Conversations. He did an excellent interview with the woman that got beaten up and destroyed by this monster Sergey Kovalev. All right, and I will warn you, as a little teaser, it's very, very disturbing and it's really, really graphic. Now, here's my 2 cents on the whole situation. I heard the whole interview from start to finish. I was beyond outraged of what I heard from this woman as she detailed a lot of the stuff that we already know about. But what she provided was the little inner details about what this guy was doing, okay? What made me sick to my stomach is that Sergey was trying to set this whole thing up from the beginning, okay? She showed receipts of him buying sex toys, buying her, different types of things like fresh mint gum, and he was massaging her feet and all that stuff. He was trying to smash on this girl. And when she said no, she proceeded to do the NFL punt on her dog. Disgusting, man. I was so horrified when she talked about how he punched her in the face, broke her nose entirely, where blood was all over her cabin, and broke her freaking neck. All right? That right there, I did not know about. She broke her freaking neck. Well, now she's got to live with screws on her neck and a metal plate in her neck, and she even told herself she's facing $500,000 in debt because of all the surgeries, of all the rehab she has to do. And this MFer gets to walk around free, make as much money as he wants in boxing without any consequence whatsoever. There have been a lot of boxers in history that have been exiled from the sport for a lot less. And you're telling me that this guy can just do whatever he wants with no consequence? It goes to show you the major double standard we see in society, bro. And the fact that the mainstream media that has not even touched on this story, okay, is very, very disgusting, Coach. I was so horrified. I did my part to share my story on my social media platforms because this needs to be exposed everywhere. All right? This guy should not make any money in America. He should have his ass deported back to Russia where he belongs. All right? He belongs in a hellhole. This sick bastard.
Yeah, man, this dude got away with murder, man. And ain't no telling what he would have did, man. I'm pretty sure he would have raped her if they were alone. I'm pretty sure he would have. And he would have denied it, and it would have been his word versus his and that kind of stuff. And he probably would have got away with it because he said that, he would flee to Russia. And Sergey Kovalev pretty much done said it all. And I'm surprised they didn't even take his passport because he's a flight risk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it all, too, because he did the exact same thing. He threw money at another woman, too. And they didn't even take his passport.
Man. Yeah, this darn boy can do whatever he wants to, man. But he going to roll up, he going to pull up on somebody. And, see, he don't even be knowing if these women got men, and they men might not be there. And the man might pull up on them from behind, and that's it, man. Smoke Kovalev out.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what the worst part is? It wasn't even enough. It was basically a blonde white woman doing this stuff that he did this to. And the fact is, nobody seems to care. Where is Me Too? Where are all you fake feminist MFers out there? And you know what made even more angrier the most was that Kathy Duva, the old slimy liver nose piece of work, testified on Sergey Kovalev's behalf. I'm sorry.
Damn. Call a liver nose. God dang.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care. I don't care. That's exactly what she is. She testified for that sick bastard on his behalf in court. And what I've heard was that Main Event has nearly an almost female type of staff. And for her to protect this guy for the crimes that he committed, this guy, oh my God, I'm telling you, man.
Well, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm just angry. I'm just angry even talking about this though, because this incident came in the same day that the Earl Spence Jr. story came out, and Black Fight Fan said it perfectly. He said, "Watch how this Earl Spence Jr. story unfolds, and how Sergey Kovalev stories get swept under the rug." And he was right, bro. He's absolutely right. I've only seen a few articles on Google about this whole story, and they're only brief reports. All right. As a person that graduated with a journalism degree, I'm just disgusted at the fact that the media, plays these kind of double standards and just try to pretend that all this stuff, can get swept under the rug because it doesn't fit their agenda and what they're looking for. They always want to find the black villain to try to push their agenda towards the reader. And what I've been taught is that a real journalist seeks for the truth and will do whatever it takes, even if it has to cost them their life.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I agree with that, man. I agree. They Errol Spence, he didn't have there's like an electric. Wait a minute, there's an echo or something going back, man. Are you using headphones?
Yeah, I am. Let me take them off.
Let me see. Oh man. Oh,
is that better?
Hello? Yeah, that's better. Oh, George Page. I'm just kidding. Picking on George Page. Okay. Yeah, man. So listen, they're going to they criticize Errol Spence. Okay. For drunk driving, they still talking about that. This man, and damn, they killed himself. But people say, well, Errol Spence should have been more responsible. It's Errol Spence's own fault. Errol Spence, should be ashamed of himself. All that. Okay. Sergey Kovalev, man, you don't know. You really don't know if that happened, man. She could be lying. See, these are the kind of comments I got on my channel. You don't know if she lying, man. You don't know what you're talking about, okay? You really don't know what the F you talking about. You don't know nothing. You don't know what happened. That girl lying. And, it's crazy, man. They'll criticize Adrian Broner. They'll criticize Errol Spence. They'll criticize all these black guys. And you know what? I noticed, man, that non-blacks don't like for black people to be happy. And I'm just going to be 1,000, okay? When black people are happy, I always get a lot of non-blacks ask me, what you so happy for? Like, what are you happy for? Like, what? I'm not supposed to be happy? Like, I don't understand. I'm not supposed to be happy?
Right.
Yeah. What are you so happy for? What are you smiling for? They don't want to see, they want black people to be apologetic all the time. Want us to be, like Michael Vick still apologizing for something. This man done his time. He done, but he's still apologizing, man. And where the feminists at? Where the Me Too movement? Like, how come these people not knocking down Kovalev's door, man, to get this guy out of here, to get this guy arrested? Why they not doing that? But then they'll go attack Stephen A. Smith for saying that hey, listen, I don't condone a man hitting a woman, but a woman need to check herself. The Me Too movement came after Stephen A. Smith. They came after him hard. They came after this boy hard as hell. But,
exactly, bro.
Where they at with Sergey Kovalev? Where all these people that they so, they just want to do the right thing. They so unbiased. They so this. Man, imagine that. These people, they ain't got nothing to say. They ain't saying nothing about anything, man. Nope, but they still make LGBTC videos, though. They do that.
Exactly.
They
you know what the worst part is, though?
Yeah.
You know what the worst part is, though, too, coaches, is that, remember, Oscar De La Hoya has been known for sexual assault and sexual deviance for decades. And I have yet to see anybody get after him on that. Yeah. Remember, he had a lawsuit filed against him last year. You understand? We're on TMZ. We all read the reports about what he did, which I'm not going to say because it's very disturbing. But at the same time, this is the kind of double standards that we're seeing in the media too, bro. And you know what even the worst part is too? Colin Kaepernick still gets threats to this day. And this guy, Richie Incognito, can get any job in the world, but he goes out there, does death threats, he does all sorts of violence against other people, and he still can get a job in the NFL. Where's the justice in that?
Yep, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. And when you talk about this kind of stuff, when you say it's racist, man, then non-black people, they don't understand racism. They don't ever get it. Well, man, you shouldn't,
Nope.
And that's gonna move us into what I want to talk about last. That's gonna move us into this whole thing with this whole Mike Perry. And I was talking to everybody about Platinum Mike Perry. where he called Michael Jai White, he called him a bitch ass N word. That's what he called him. Mike Perry called Michael
Oh
Jai
yeah.
White. Yeah, called him that. And again, I don't think non-blacks, they don't understand racism. So to them, they're like, oh well, you guys are complaining. But then if somebody say the C word or somebody go in on them, oh, they're gonna be like, man, you racist, man. You shouldn't say that, man. Wait a minute. I thought it was just a word. I thought it was just a
Hmm.
word. I thought. Wait a minute. How do you explain this?
And when you call, yeah, exactly. When you call and when you call a white person a hillbilly too, or hillbilly WRC word too, oh, they get their blood boiling on that. That's when they want to play the race card.
Yeah, I tell man. Well, the LDBC, you guys are racist. That's somebody tell me that. What are you complaining for? You guys are racist. Okay, so tell me, what racial slur have I ever said on my channel? What racial slur have I ever said? And I ask these guys this: what racial slur can you? If you find a video where I call somebody of another race a racial slur, I'll give you $100 right now. Okay, I'll give it to
Right.
you.
Exactly.
If you can find that video, I will give you $100. And I know you ain't gonna find it because the video don't exist. Okay, and the video don't
Exactly.
exist because I don't use that term. I don't use those terms on my channel. So we good. Oh, we good.
Yep. Yep. But you can't tell that to a racist troll that don't know nothing.
You can't tell them nothing, man. Can't tell them nothing
Nope.
because they always want to blame us, man. And when we talk about it, oh man, you guys are just complaining, man. That's your problem. You guys complain too much. You got to stop. Wait a minute. So this dude can walk around calling legends, like Michael Jai White, calling him a bitch ass N word, but that ain't it. And I always ask these guys, why would you want to use that word? There's nothing positive about that word. Why would you want to use that word? You can't tell me. You can't tell. Oh man, it's just a word. Okay, well then, okay, if it's just a word, then why didn't Platinum Mike Perry? He's 98% white. How come he didn't start running around here calling himself the C word? Well, okay, because he don't have no respect for black people. Okay, he never. It's a front. He ain't down. He ain't a homie. He ain't none of it. This boy ain't got no respect for black people, and that's why he running around here talking about N word this and N word that. That's why he doing it, man. The guy
Yep.
is who he is. Okay? He's
Yep.
who he is. Who he is. Okay? He can walk
Yep.
around and say it, but this guy ain't down with black people. This guy behind the doors, man, he laughing and doing all kind of stuff. Nah, man, ain't no white dude finna
Yep.
call me a bitch ass N-word. It's not gonna happen, okay? Sorry, it's not gonna
Yep.
happen.
Yep, exactly. And when somebody calls me the R word too, you know what I mean? Those are fighting words in my vocabulary. You use that R word against me, I'm telling you, you gonna need a police to stop me from beating your ass. No, I'm not playing, bro.
I ain't playing. Wait a
You know what
minute.
I
What
mean?
time that George Page? Hold on. Somebody timed that George Page for what? Wait a minute. I don't think he said anything, guys. Oh, come on, man. We gotta stop timing him out. Let me see.
No. I just saw George Pitts got time out though, bro. Like he wasn't saying anything offensive. He was just basically clarifying the point
Nah.
about what we were talking about.
Yeah, man. Rob, I don't know, man. I don't think he should have got timed out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say anything, I gotta
Yeah.
get George up on the wrench, man. They timing him out too much, man. And sometimes, yeah, George go in, but nah, man, the dude just making a point, man. So
Yeah, exactly. Now, let's go into the Bud. Let me go to the Bud thing there before I forget.
yeah,
Now, I've been very disappointed about, Bud's actions, as of recently right now. He decided that he's going to, wait till Spence clears up his stuff and then basically go for, Earl Spence. I mean, listen, you got opportunities to fight against Sean Porter or Danny Garcia. They're right there for you, dude. Like, listen, what's really disappointing about Terence Crawford is how come Blue Blood can go directly to his boss, Bob Arum, and get an interview, no problem. But it really takes like a court case somewhat to get Terence Crawford to come down and then talk with Blue Blood or Fred or anybody. And it's just like, dude, Terence, do you understand what you're doing to yourself? You're self-sabotaging what you could be right now. If you didn't re-sign with Top Rank, you could be a free agent. You can sign whatever deal you want, make as much money as you want, and your fan base is always going to support you. But they chose the guaranteed dollars and risk losing his popularity and buzz for a quick buck. And right now, you're seeing the consequences of that. Now Bud is trying to get active on social media, bro. You should have been doing that a long time ago. But nobody believes what you're doing now because you've not fought elite fighters too, and your last few fights have not been impressive. All right, and it's very disappointing what route Bud is taking, and he's going to try to milk this out until he can get the opportunity to face against Earl Spence instead of going. Listen, if you put Sean Porter and Terence Bud Crawford in the ring right now, that could be a perfect setup to a matchup between the winner between Earl Spence Jr. and Danny Garcia. You could play out that scenario. You know what I mean? Or you could have those two, Porter and Bud, face the winner, face against Earl Spence as the winner. That would be a perfect scenario, and that would create more buzz for the fight. But, Terence Crawford does not want to do that, and it goes with the point of what you've been talking about for years, because I've heard you for years talking about be careful about what Bud does, because Bud is not what you think he is. And you've proven right, bro, based on what he's been doing. And it's getting harder and harder to defend Bud's name because he self-sabotages himself.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Okay, Brittany, thank you. The brother man, Mike Perry did nothing wrong. Okay. So he did nothing wrong. Okay, let me ask you this, the brother man, and I'm not going to call you out or roast you. I'm not going to do any of that. What I need to ask you, okay, is if Mike Perry is 2% black, right, and that gives him the right to use the N-word, then why didn't he use the C-word because he's 98% white? How you going to explain that? So why did he choose all this time, okay? He waited until he was 2% black, okay, to say, oh, I can use the N-word. He been white his whole life and don't use the C-word. How you going to explain this? Okay? I need you to answer that. How are you going to explain this? How's he going to explain this, everybody? Okay, Mike Perry not running around here calling himself the C-word, because you know why? Because he don't want to insult what he is. But he rather insult what he not. And he not black. Okay? So, of course, he's going to use the N-word. Of course, he's going to say 2%. But how on God's green natural earth are you going to explain this, Dan the brother man? Please explain. Okay? And if you're here, okay, listen, if you're here telling me that is nothing but a word, then I need you to explain then, okay? Why do people get so upset? Okay, why do people get upset when other racial slurs are used on other nationalities other than black? If it's just words, how are we going to explain this? Why are these people giving power to the word, okay? I need you to explain this in detail. And I'm not going to block you, sir. I will not block you, but I can't let you come in here. I can't let you off the hook now, okay? I got to get you on the hook. And you can't get away from this, okay? You ain't finna get away from this ass whooping that I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a verbal ass whooping, okay? You can't escape. Some explaining better be going on from you, sir. Or hell, matter of fact, you can call in next. I don't care. You can call in and try to explain this. But I doubt you can. I doubt you can explain this.
You know what, though, Coach? Can I make a suggestion for your new shirt? You should make the new shirt that's going to say, how are you going to explain this? That should be a new shirt line. How are you going to explain this?
Yeah, I got to ask. I don't know how he going to explain anything. Okay? He ain't explain nothing now.
Yep.
Okay, he can't explain it.
Yeah, exactly. These are the kind of people that want to create these kind of comments to try to create confusion and try to create disturbance. He knows the reason. He's just trolling around. Listen, I don't care. I don't want to hear no percent of how black you are. If you're white to the pale, you just a white man. End of the story. And also, you're also European too. So don't tell me that you just white American. No, your ancestors were from Europe. All right? your ancestors came and spread up all these diseases, all this slaughtering,
Hold on
all
one
that
sec.
stuff.
Hey, well, hold on.
Yep.
I think this dude calling in. Hold on. Hey, I'm finna answer this call. Hold on. Yeah, you live. Let's go, caller.
Hey, this is the brother man here.
Let's go.
How's it going?
It's going
How's it
good.
going? Yes, I wanted to ask about regarding about the Mike Perry situation, and I agree with you, Coach. I wholeheartedly agree about him. He's just trying to act like he's being such, he's trying to get like really, really closer to the black community and stuff. And I think the way he said it, was just out of line. And and you know what? To me, to tell you the truth, I don't mind about people. I mean, if they are trying to assault me, I will try to take advantage of it. I don't take crap from no one. But the case is I do laugh at racist jokes. So that's how I am. Actually, that's how I am.
I mean, hey, listen. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening to you, man. I'm listening. But my only thing is, man, is that, it's one of them words, man, that is inflammatory, man. And I done seen a lot of people. I see Irishmen get mad at being called a leprechaun. They don't like that. I done seen it. Now I understand, you
calling them the F word and stuff and all that.
Yeah. And you got your comedians, man. They do stuff. The comedians, I get it. That's their job. And the comedians are just doing it to make light of just situation that's serious, and they doing that. But Mike Perry not doing that, man. This man decided, hey, well, I'm 2% black, so here, let's just use the N-word. And my thing is, well, you've been white your whole life. I ain't hear you using the C-word. I ain't hear you using that.
Right. Well, I was trying to understand why do black people keep saying the N-word to each other then? Explain that to me.
That's easy. I can tell you why. Because, see, it's not coming from a place of malice. It's not coming from that place. It's not coming from a place of disrespect. Now, I don't use the word. I don't find that a word in my vocabulary to be using. But I'm explaining to you that's why, in the vocabulary, it's not coming from malice. See, people like Mike Perry, okay, see, we've been black our whole lives. Okay, I've been black. So I'm not finna say that I'm 15% European. Oh, let me start using the C word. See, that don't make sense. Okay, he might even be Italian. Okay, how come he didn't call himself an Italian racial slur? Okay, he might even be part Irish. How come he didn't choose to call himself an Irish racial slur? You know what he chose? He chose the one that was 2%, and then he went and called Michael J. White a bitch ass N-word. So where does this all come from? Okay, so you mean to say you just is that what you want to do? Okay, is that what you want to be about? Okay, I mean.
Well, Perry wants to be black so much, so I mean, if he wants to join the community, at least he can try to just like, just like put a do-rag or something up like that, or just try to eat more fried chicken and shit.
All black people don't like fried chicken. I don't even eat chicken. I don't eat meat.
I don't eat either. I eat chicken, but I don't eat fried chicken. I can tell you that. But man, I do love your channel and stuff. I do respect your work and everything. I got nothing against you. I just got love. I just trying to show you love and stuff. And I always try to bring smoke, but doing the thing I was said, I was not what I really wanted to say.
Okay, well, no problem, man. Hey, take guts to come on live, man. It take guts to do it, man. You did it. Anytime you disagree, call in if you disagree, man. It don't matter. Just call in. Because it's fun.
We're all good. We're all good. I mean, and by the way, I want to ask you regarding about the Jessica Penn's situation. I know you did an art and did a video of that, and I kind of disagree on that part for what the stuff that Penn put on, and that USADA is just forcibly retiring him, and I kind of think that Penn has been pressured a lot, but she's been there. But I just really think that she wasn't in not in the right mind. But let's just say that she got herself caught on that part, and I think you were right on that approach, and it's just that it feels terrible, and I don't even like USADA's mess, and I really just it just feels like they're doing dirty to all the other fighters that does it, but I think from what you know about Penn's situation, it just seems like it's just a closed door for him, and closed door for her, and now it's just coming all the walls and stuff, and it's a shame that she has it's a shame, and it's just it's a shame, and it's a blame for her. Well, she probably needs to take that L for a very long time.
Yeah, I was actually rocking with her. I was believing what she was saying. At first, I was like, yeah, maybe they got this one wrong. But then, she accepted a ban, and I'm like, wait a minute. If you didn't do anything wrong,
Right.
why would you take the 18 months? That never made sense to me. Like, why didn't you, at least try to fight it?
Right.
Now she said her reason was, well, she couldn't afford the money. Well, okay then. Okay, so
Right.
if you said the UFC PI, if they gave you the supplements that messed up your samples, then wouldn't you have the UFC actually get in touch with USADA, give them a sample of what they gave you, and then everything be done? Like, see, it's a lot of holes in the story that I can't quite wrap my brain around. Like, why wouldn't the UFC get involved and give them that supplement so they can test it? This is something they gave me. And then she said, well, I was under a doctor's care. So the first time, for the 18 months, they were going to give her 4 years the first time that she was under a doctor's care, is what she said. So
Right.
USADA said, okay, all right, so we're not going to punish you as heavily as we can. We're only going to give you 18 months, okay? Just don't do it again. Hey, that's it. So
Right.
she came back, man, and then, they booked her for a fight. And then she gets popped again, and they find traces of, I can't even pronounce his name, but stanozolol. They find this in her bloodstream, and she's trying to explain this. So her manager, Brian, from Sucker Punch Entertainment, they went
Right.
and they sent this sample over to a third-party, laboratory. They sent
With Waiting Song and stuff, right?
yeah, well, they sent it.
Yeah.
They sent it to a third-party laboratory, and the third-party laboratory said that, of course, the drug is in her system, but they said that the supplement that they tested was tainted. Now, okay, I got a problem with that, because how many athletes go to the UFC PI? A lot. Okay, and how many?
Right.
They all take the supplements there. They all take nutrition smoothies, and they eat the stuff in the PI. So how come these people not getting popped? Okay, how come Valentina Shevchenko not failing drug tests? How come people like Roxanne Modafferi, they go there? They're not failing drug tests. But wait a minute, you go there and you fail a drug test. I'm not buying that. Okay, you knew what was going on. Okay, you knew, and the picogram in her bloodstream telling me, well, maybe you were trying to get rid of it. See, I don't know. I was buying it at first. I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe they messed her up really bad. But then I'm like, no. First of all, you accepted the ban. You accepted that ban.
Right.
Okay, you didn't fight that
Right.
ban. You just took it. And now you got another
Right.
one. And now you blame it on the supplements at the UFC PI. Nah, man, I'm not trying to hear it. And even Dana White ain't trying to hear it, because, of course, he's been quiet about this. He's been real quiet.
Right.
Extremely quiet.
Yeah.
It is.
I know they are. I know he's extremely really quiet about some stuff. Even coming to the upcoming event and coming up next week between McGregor and Cerrone. Cerrone. I wanted to know about your picks on the fight on next week. If there's a good chance that Modafferi will beat Barber. I know you hate Modafferi, and I'm really concerned that that other people believe that Modafferi has a legit shot at beating Barber because Barber is too overconfident and stuff. Do you think there's something going on? Do you think there might be a chance that Modafferi might survive this, or you think Barber is just going to run a train on her and just with no Vaseline on it?
Damn. Yeah, Modafferi got a legit shot. She got a shot. The thing with Modafferi is she very awkward, man. And so when you're fighting her, she don't fight orthodox. Like she do stuff like she take a lot of off balance strikes, and she can take you to the ground. She's not very fast,
Right.
man. She don't have speed. She just don't have coordination. She don't have a lot of things, but man, once she grab you and she take you to the ground, her jiu-jitsu is pretty good. So Macy
Right.
Barber is gonna have to be ready, because Roxanne gonna try to shoot. She not gonna stand with Macy Barber. I already know. If I was in Roxanne corner, or if I was her, like doing scouting for her, look, this girl is gonna try to take you down. She gonna try. She gonna throw an overhand right. She gonna duck her head. She's gonna get in close to you. She gonna take you to the canvas, and she gonna hold you down. That's what she gonna do. Macy got to be ready for that. Macy got to be ready to get that underhook, throw a knee, spin off, get back to the center of the octagon, and she got to repeat the process. That's all she got to do. Because Roxanne is going to shoot, and you stop the people. You can do one or two things to stop somebody from shooting on you. You can put them in a Muay Thai clinch, okay? When they shoot their head under, you grab their head and put your hand around their neck, and you knee the hell out of them, okay? Or you immediately go to the underhook and you sprawl. And you keep doing that enough times, man, and you got somebody who can't take you down over and over, it's going to wear them out. And then Roxanne going to stop trying for them takedowns, and Macy Barber can land that right hand. That right hand of Macy Barber is money. Okay? When she land that right hand, she going to put you down. So I'm a favor Macy Barber, but Roxanne Modafferi is a live dog.
Right.
Definitely.
Right. She does have a fight about it. So, I mean, people are literally sleeping that Bubba will just outlast her. Will just put her down in the first round or probably in the third round. But people don't know that Modafferi is just that damn good, and she can push. And Modafferi has a lot of background in her jiu-jitsu skills, and is she good at judo? I heard that she's really good in judo, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
but
her wrestling, her judo's okay. She's not as effective as she used to be, man. Because her knees are shot, man. Her knees are shot like they're shot, and she can't really do a whole lot, man. And actually, I don't even know how much more time she got, man. Because if she keep it up, man, she gonna damage her knees permanently. Right,
and that could be a real problem because Barber might try to take her to the ground. I guess there's a lot of leverage to both women, but I think Barber will have the advantage. But I kind of wish it would have been in the main card because, well, I know 3 women fights are not gonna draw a lot in the UFC, but 2 women fights are going to be a lot of heavy potential. With Holman, Pennington, and Grosso and Gaddafi. I think that's going to be an upcoming fight.
Yeah. It's going to.
I mean, those 4 women's cards are going to be a defining moment for the females for WMMA. So. But I just want to give out my shout out to you guys. So, I mean, I know you guys trying to blow smoke. I'm just trying to bring out the smoke. I'm just trying to bring out the smoke out of everyone. So I thank you, Coach.
Hey, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Definitely.
No problem.
Hey.
Thank you. No problem. You too. You take care.
You too.
What up?
Bye.
You too, man. Love is love.
Okay, that was the brother, man. That was Dan, the brother, man. Man, interesting show, man. I got to find a time that me and Mahari, we can talk boxing, man, for the whole stream. Definitely, man. Guys, I've been on here for damn near 2.5 hours, okay? Folks, we got to get it. Shout out to everybody in the thread. Shout out to George Page. Shout out to the War Machine, Brittany Neiman. Shout out to Rob Sportsman Lee, P Money, the Queen, Tay Brown. Shout out to Mahari Nation Sportscast and Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, XA-Gucci23. Let me see who else I missed, man. P Money. Shout out to Dan and Brother Man for calling in. Shout out to I said Mahari for calling in. Who else? XA-Gucci23, Eddie, Combo Breaker 99. Let me see who else. Mike J.K. Smith. I'm checking. I'm trying to give everybody this shout. Oh, Marcus Bell, the coach's first ever moderator. Robert Henry, Tristan McCrae, Mr. Bennett, TT, Dominique 1, Ryan Clark. Let me see. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I missed your name, let me know. Let me know if I missed your name. Okay, man. LDBC going strong. LDBC going strong. Hey, man. We are the best. And this is the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. It ain't nobody else, man. And, guys, I'm going to do an all women's MMA podcast, okay? Either Monday, I'm probably going to do maybe women's MMA, a boxing live stream. Tuesday is going to be a boxing, okay? Either way, okay? Either way, I'm going to do an all women's MMA podcast and then an all boxing podcast one day, okay? I'm going to get it because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. This Juliana Pena fight, I definitely got to talk about this. So y'all know I'm going to make it do what it do. It's your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. And George Page, I had to, yeah, man, I had to mod you up. You've been a little bit more responsible, bro. And, you getting timed out for no reason. And Rob said he didn't mean to do it, man. But, it just, because you have a right to your opinion, you do. And, you support the channel, man. But keep it clean, man. Keep it clean, man. Don't do no crazy mess. So I have to get Brittany to pop you upside the head. That's what I do. But anyway, man, I love all you guys. I swear I love all y'all. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for allowing me to talk to y'all. Thank y'all for even supporting the channel. Y'all know, man, 10 people and I start the show. I don't have to have 1,000 people in here, guys. Only 10, and we're going to have a conversation. Guys, I don't do this for views and subscribe. I don't do it, man. I do it for the brotherhood, man. Just, the fellowship. I do it for fellowship. And I like fellowshipping with the 10 people that I fellowship on this channel, man. It's been an amazing ride. And guys, we're going all the way to 9,000. And from 9,000, we're going to go to 10K. But guys, it ain't going to happen without y'all. And that's what it is. It's your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.